less than a year, you've almost completely paid off your home loan. You've only got $9,000 owing, and you have 3 investment properties.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you think that was possible?
No. Never.
Never.
What's been the biggest change for you, Deb?
It's definitely the mindset as well. Our original goal was to pay off so we could retire, and our goal was as small as not be reliant on the pension, But now it's like, maybe we'll relocate back to Queensland. Maybe we'll buy a home big enough that our grandkids can come and visit.
Money isn't the root of all evil. The fucking lack of it is.
Not money, the lack of understanding money.
When I put that into emphasis, when I realised that psychological effect and how it hit our family, I FTB all the fucking way.
You are now watching the Money Mentor podcast
With Graham Home.
Graham Home.
You're fucking gone. See ya.
Hey guys, I'm Chantal, team leader for the relationship managers here at Infinity, and I have the amazing Deb and Kieran all the way from the Northern Territory joining us today. Welcome guys, how are you?
Yeah, well, thank you. Thanks
Very
for
good.
having us.
Thank you so much for coming. What's happening in downtown Darwin at the moment?
Stinking hot as usual. It's always hot.
I bet.
We had a cyclone last week.
Yeah, we did. Cyclone Fina.
Yes, but we survived.
Fantastic. Well, I'd love to have a bit of a chat with you guys about your journey here at Infinity. So you started with us in January and your achievements so far are incredible. We'll get into that in a moment. But before we do that, can you tell me a little bit about yourselves, who you are, what you do, and I guess what brought you to Infinity?
You go, babe.
Okay, so we're Kieran and Deb, married almost 32 years. Live in Darwin, as I said. I have an executive manager role.
Yeah, I'm a prison officer at the local prison in Darwin.
Yeah, and we are in our 50s now and sort of latecomers to property ownership in Darwin, and felt like we'd be working forever to get our home paid off and searching for a way to do that better, which meant we found Infinity, and here we are.
So I read a little note that you kind of had a bit of an aha moment of, hey, we might be working till we're 70 to pay off our home.
Yeah, that was probably more so me sitting on the veranda at home and sort of realising that, and that's not retiring well, that's just paying the mortgage off. So that was a little bit depressive.
It's existing
Yeah.
instead of thriving,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
So you came to us with your mortgage $225
Correct. Yeah.
less than a year ago. What is it now?
$9,000 roughly, I think.
Yes, we'll be gone by
December 18.
December 18.
Oh, you have it marked.
Yes.
We're getting rid of that bad boy. That is phenomenal, guys. Congratulations.
Thank
How are you
you.
going to celebrate?
We've just asked that. Probably an overseas trip somewhere, but we're not sure where. We did a Bali mapped out, but we were told that was too small of thinking, so
Darwin to Bali's
Darwin's
easy.
2 hours away.
True.
And
So,
cheap, but yeah,
yeah.
maybe.
It's a significant milestone, one that puts you a long way ahead of where you were thinking. If you were
Yeah.
thinking at 70, you'd still be paying off that
Yeah.
home loan. It puts
Yeah.
you a long way ahead, so it's significant. You should come up with something.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we will.
I would say work with your beautiful relationship manager, Ellie, to
Yes.
come up with a good plan.
Sounds
Because we're still
like
going to
a plan.
budget. Once we've paid off that home loan,
Absolutely. Yeah.
we're still going to budget.
Yeah.
We are planning on going to Thailand with friends in October, so maybe that will be it too. So, I don't know.
Well, we could add something onto that trip maybe.
I think you've realised, though, that now you've got more choice.
Yes. Yeah.
So what's been the biggest change with Infinity in how you, A, live your life and B, financially?
I'll say for me, it's just mindset and confidence, knowing that there's a hope in the future. Going from that guy that was sitting on the veranda, kind of almost depressed, to having a vision now. I said before that I feel like I'm at a starting line, but not in a bad way. Starting an exciting sort of journey. I can see what's ahead. Not everything, but that's kind of part of it too, which I'm excited about. Like what we can do now. We got options now. We got choices. We can do things that I never thought were even a possibility. So having 3 investment properties in that now, that was never on our radar. So it's just having that confidence with you guys as a team around us to be able to do those things and achieve goals that we sort of were probably too even scared to think about before.
And let me just clarify, in less than a year, you've almost completely paid off your home loan. You've only got $9,000 owing and you have 3 investment properties.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you think that was possible?
No, never.
never.
What's been the biggest change for you, Deb?
It's definitely the mindset as well. Our original goal was to pay off so we could retire, and our goal was as small as not be reliant on the pension, But now it's like, maybe we'll relocate back to Queensland, maybe we'll buy a home big enough that our grandkids can come and visit, So it's just moving from that small-mindedness to a bigger picture.
Yeah, and it's not even a maybe now either.
Yeah.
So that's what we will be doing.
That's got to be pretty exciting.
So exciting, yeah.
Yeah.
And in terms of how you live life, I guess, financially, has there been a massive change? Are you missing out on anything?
Definitely not. We've always known how to stick to a budget, mostly out of necessity for most of our life. So we weren't big spenders or anything anyway, but I don't feel restricted at all. It's quite the opposite. I feel empowered now.
I love that. That's a great word. That's fantastic. And you have some grown children?
Three grown children, 3 grown in-law children, and 3 grandchildren.
With the 4th on the way.
Oh, that's exciting. When's this one due?
May 9, 2 days before my birthday.
Beautiful. Nice present. And I guess having, obviously, children, legacy is important to a lot of people. How is that going to move forward your progress and what you've achieved so far? How does that help set your kids up?
Before, I guess our goal was not to leave them with debt, but now we feel like we can help set them up, and particularly our grandchildren, for the future, because buying a home by the time they get to that age, wow, that will be difficult. So we can play a part in that. So that's pretty exciting.
And what do the kids think of what you've done in this short time frame?
I think they're pretty impressed. They're sort of watching. I was a bit dubious about this whole journey, to be honest. And
well, I haven't heard that before.
yeah,
Never.
I know. But I think they're watching and sort of can see. Like, we've been here twice down here now in the last, November. Yeah, we've been down here twice. So seeing and them knowing we're coming here for this, we send them the slide, and they're excited, and they, I said it before that they are seeing now that how we started may not have been that well, but how we're going to finish is better. And I've always said that to kids growing up, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And I don't think we're going to finish well, and they see that, and I think they'll jump on board eventually. I really do. They're just saving. One our oldest daughter has a house. Our son hasn't yet. He's saving, and they're doing well with that. And our youngest daughter's in Brisbane, so she's got to tap into a fairly sizable market there at the moment. But they're doing the best they can to save. So
and when G says FTB, that's his mission to stick it to the banks. Part of that is you guys educating your extended family into knowing what not to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
They don't have to be clients, because you can help them and you can show them sort of how to get in correctly.
Yeah.
But that's super important to his whole mission, our whole mission, really.
Yeah, for sure.
And we do hope they'll become clients. Yeah. Of course we do.
I hope they do too.
We would love to look after them as well. So before you came to us, you were set up similar to another financial, I won't say the names, but maybe you had lots of accounts and people might get the idea of what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
So now how many accounts do you have?
Well, we have the mortgage and we have the offset, salaries and bills. Oh, and our FFF account. That's it.
Sounds pretty simple.
Very simple. I used to spend every payday evening on a spreadsheet working out where our money was going and which account to put how much in. None of that happens anymore. We do the sweep at the end of the month, and that's it.
Which is pretty satisfying and simplistic. A lot of the feedback we get is, how is this so simple? How does it work so well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Comes down to that simple setup, which is what our team have helped you with.
Yeah.
So you guys obviously have a buffer, you put all your salary in there, you have your expenses come out, and then at the end of every month you sweep, as you said, Deb. Mm-hmm. Some of those sweeps have been pretty significant. I saw a history of more than 10K per month, which is fantastic, and how you've been able to reduce and domino this debt so quickly. There was one recently too that was kind of like about 20K. And a lot of people are going to go, that's not possible. How, I could never do that. Would you have thought you would have had those funds to do that prior to Infinity?
No, we probably didn't realise what we're spending our money on.
Yeah, I'd say we were good budgeters, but to think that we had to spare $20,000 at the end of a month is pretty mind-blowing.
Yep. And do you mind me asking, like, how was it so big? How did you get that number that big that month?
Well, we've never had any toys to sell or anything like that. It's just sticking to budget. And I did get a pay rise, which came in, and I don't know if it was that month, but I do get an annual bonus each year as well. But all of that goes to our sweep.
Yeah, you
And
might.
there was a 3-week pay, 3-time pay cycle in the month.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that 1 month there was 3 pay cycles instead of the usual 2.
Well, it must have felt great to sweep a
Yeah,
big
good.
number.
Yes.
But it goes to your mindset, especially when you're talking about your bonus. A lot of people will come prior to Infinity and tax returns and bonuses. They're like, I'm going to splurge and spend it on myself. That's great. But we encourage people to obviously get it into the redraw to have more choice with it down the track. Otherwise,
Absolutely.
it'll evaporate.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you also, prior to coming to Infinity, you had a credit card.
Yeah, that we never ever had credit cards, but I got the pay rise that I was earning decent money, and I thought it was a way to be able to pay down our mortgage quicker, live off the credit card, pay it off at the end of the month, which I know G laughs at, but we literally did pay it off at the end of every month. We never paid interest on our credit card, but I think we had it for 3 months max before we found Infinity, and then it was cut up straight away. Realised it was a dumb decision.
Plus the offset wasn't working. Wasn't set up.
We had an offset account with our mortgage, and in my head I knew it wasn't linked. I rang them every month to discuss it. They assured me it was linked, but it turned out it never was.
That is horrifying because
Horrific.
we've seen those news reports, and to hear people genuinely acknowledging that was their scenario is horrific.
Yeah.
So that credit card was quite significant. It had quite a huge limit on it. Like you say, you paid it off month to month. I know most clients, when we do get rid of those credit cards, their expenses still drop. So even the paying it off month to month, I get you're not paying interest, but still it's a little bit more easy to tap.
Yeah.
So your expenses drop, and I know that for myself personally. Taking the credit card away, I was like, I spend so much less than I obviously have been. Now, I had a quick look at your journey. So you started with us in January, and I think you had one investment property, and then a couple of months later we were able to move into an equity investment for you. And then a few months after that, we got the pay rise, and we had such a great achievement with paying down your mortgage that your beautiful RM Ellie went, I think we might have another opportunity here. And we got you back to another REM, or 2 REM. It was your first REM.
Yep.
And you picked up that third investment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you think that was going to happen? I think you thought you were coming to REM sort of just for an education
Yeah, I did.
event.
I was super keen to buy another property, but I wasn't sure that we could do it. I didn't know if we were able to or not. But I think that's what started Ellie looking at our thing. I'm like, I think we could if we wanted to. And she looked into it straight away for us and worked it out and got a C invite to REM. So, yeah, that was cool.
That's part of what we do here at
Yeah.
Infinity. It's not set and forget. You have your relationship manager who's looking for opportunities for you and who's looking to help you with any budget ideas. You're obviously a self-confessed good budgeter, which I'm sure makes Ellie's life very easy. But when I was talking to her, she said, those guys are so sweet. I love working with them. So kind of in finishing up now, what would you say, if you could start this whole journey again, would you do anything different?
Start 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That would be
100%.
the only thing different. I think even though we were on different income levels 20 years ago, it still would have helped and worked so much better than what we were doing ourselves. So, yeah, jumping on as soon as you can and sticking to the process.
And what are you most proud of so far?
Paying off the mortgage,
Yeah,
obviously.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it could be the mindset. That's a fantastic achievement too. But
The
yes.
mindset's
No, you're right.
definitely, changing mind's the big thing for us. what we thought we could do and what we actually can do are two different things.
Yep.
And that's proven now. The runs are on the board.
Yep.
Like, it's done. Like, it's onward and upward now. So,
And I'm going to put more words in your mouth. Now you've got choices. You should be pretty proud of
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
no, you're right.
I don't want to put words in your mouth. I'm just
No.
saying that, quite
No, but they're
often.
things you don't think of for yourself because you're just going through the motions sometimes, I guess. But yeah, when you actually explain what we've achieved, it's like, oh, yeah.
And part of the journey, you haven't even quite got to your 12-month review yet, but part of our journey here is actually doing a review with you and outlining all those achievements that you've had. And the funny thing with a lot of clients is they kind of get used to what they're doing and they're ticking along and they don't realise the huge changes that they've made until we point them back out to them. And they're like, well,
I've
yeah, we
even
did
found that with this experience as you're talking. I'm going, oh, yeah, we did do that. Oh, yeah, we have done that. Oh, yeah, we have got this now. Because it seems a little bit surreal still to, I think it was November last year sitting on that veranda, it's like to where we are now, only 12 months later. So, yeah, it's good.
Well, my advice to you, which comes from some of my other clients, is write down those milestones.
Yeah.
Because you're busy with life and you're moving on, but every little thing that's happened, write it down so you can go back and reflect and really revel.
Yeah.
And when people come to you and go, does it work? You'd be like, dude.
Yeah, let me show
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I think so. And thank you.
You do say so yourself.
Yeah, if I do say so myself, humility's not a huge character trait of mine. Apologies. What would you say to anyone who's sitting on the fence considering coming to Infinity?
Jump on board. I tell the guys at work in their 20s and 30s, just do it. Get into it now. We wish we did.
And go all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust the process. Like G says all the time, let the baker bake. And I just love it.
Listen to some podcasts to build your confidence in the organisation and just jump in.
Because we're real. You're real.
Yeah. What
Absolutely.
you see is what you get. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, guys. You were all amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
You fucking gone. See ya.